open mic ready. Don't you know it? It's KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM, 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon. It is time once again for Open Mic Radio. We are going to get it rolling. Welcome to the show. Here's one from our featured guests today. This is a band called Secular Era.
Now we ride inside the coexistence. Now we bide our time to end our suffering. Turn away from the path they wrote for you in blood. We died to be free. Nothing's what it seems. I'll try to live. I'll run far away myself. But enough past that goes on about you. Never live down the love and the virtue. But enough down to read these ones. But enough past that goes on about you. Never live down the love and the virtue. But enough down to read these ones. Pain lies dead when we cast aside our hatred. With me, set aside our love for bitterness. But enough past that goes on about you. Never live down the love and the virtue. But enough down to read these words. But enough past that goes on about you. Never live down the love and the virtue. But enough down to read these words. Cast me in the dark, so divine. Live and die as one again tonight. Cast me in the dark, so divine. Live and die as one again tonight. But enough past that goes on about you. Never live down the love and the virtue. But enough down to read these words. But enough past that goes on about you. Never live down the love and the virtue. But enough down to read these words. We'll never waste away. We'll never waste away.
Oh, heck, yes. All right. Yes, okay, Open Mic Radio. Welcome to the program. It is Saturday, the 20th of January. Great to be here with you all right? Lots of great music in store for the next couple hours. Let me get my headphones on here and trying to wear a few hats this afternoon, all right? Anyway, yes, great music and some good conversation and some fun for the next couple hours here, all right? And a few friends probably stopping by, so stick around, all right? Glad you're with us. We do this most every Saturday afternoon from...
Exception of the second
That's right. In fact,
Saturday of the month.
Yep, and
Which was
last Saturday was Big Cat Matt at a Rockabilly Corner. Freaking awesome show.
Totally awesome.
The Rockabilly savant himself, Big Cat Matt Deal, rocking out last weekend from 4 to 6 p.m. And yeah, other than that, though, we do it the other Saturdays of the month, and glad to do it. All right,
Which this is one.
Yeah, we do live music and interviews with some of Missouri's finest musicians and bands. My name is Mike Hagan. I'm joined, as usual, by my good friend, Kind Kurt. How are you, my brother?
All right. I'd like to give a shout out to Rocheport and everybody there listening.
Hey, those are my homies over there. in
Yeah,
Rocheport,
that's
all
your
right?
backyard.
That's right. Kind Kurt providing the theme music and some great camaraderie as always. But yes, we do. We feature awesome local and regional music and the artists who create it.
Of which we have in the studio today.
Yeah, awesome. We've got a great band called Secular Era from Kirksville joining us, and they drove here from.
That's my bill, right? Kirksville?
That's you. That's exactly
My
right.
bad.
Right. Anyway, super cold weekend out there. Hope everyone's trying to stay warm and getting through it. It's a great day, afternoon at least, to just sort of snuggle up and listen to some good radio.
Or if you're Clark, bike
Oh my God.
mile and a half
Right,
in
right.
the freezing cold.
Right.
A learning experience, I will say.
Right? Yeah, so Clark is with us, and he's always on his bicycle.
He's still thawing out, man.
But man, he's riding around at 8 degrees and less than that.
That's commitment, brother.
Right. And
You gotta love that.
that ain't Celsius either. All right, that's 8 degrees Fahrenheit. So anyway, all right. It's like I said, it's a great afternoon. Just kind of snuggle up and listen to Open Mic Radio. Okay. If you had a more exciting night than I did last night, give us a call. I didn't do much. I got off work, I went and had a beer down at Booch's, and went home. It was just too cold for me. But if you guys had something more exciting, feel free. Give us a call, all right? The phone lines will be open, 573-443-8255, 573-443-7380. Those two numbers get us right, us, you, somebody, right here in the studio with us, all right? You can say hi and chat with us and the band, all right? Okay, yeah, I'm looking super forward to the show this afternoon. We've got a great band from Kirksville joining us. They're called Secular Era. They'll be performing some live songs for us, and we'll also check out some of their recorded material, all right, throughout the show. We've got, I was hoping to have Dylan McCord join us this afternoon and help me out with the sound. He was here for the New Year's show, and it was outstanding. If you missed that, check it out on the podcast. But anyway, we're sort of winging it on sound this afternoon, and it's the first time we sort of, I think we definitely upgraded, Kurt, on our on our board
believe so.
understanding. So I've got the mixer with a bunch of instruments in it, and we're going out into a PA, and I'm feeling like.
But we are without
but
the mastery.
I mean, if Dylan was here, it
McCord
would
right
sound
now.
awesome. But hopefully, it'll
Yeah.
sound
It'll-
sound good enough for y'all to
everybody will
stay
bear with
tuned
us,
in. Right?
We're going to do our best.
All right. At some point, we will
Yeah.
try to do a rundown of some things that are happening around town tonight, tomorrow, and later in the week. Lots to do out there. So. Get out and have some fun, okay? Once again, the phone lines, 443-8255, 443-7380. Let us know if you got something going on, or if you just want to call and give us a hello. All right? We are down here, as usual, at the KOPN facilities, the lovely 401 Bernadette, blah, 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 401 Bernadette Drive in Columbia, Missouri. That's where we broadcast from every afternoon. And, I'm only doing it every Saturday afternoon. Well, not every Saturday afternoon, right, Kurt? But anyway,
not the second
you get
one.
the point. We're here around the
Yep.
clock, all right? And we're doing it online as well at KOPN.
With the K-Open.
.org, KOPN.org on the
Coping
web.
with the cold.
That's right, coping with the cold, coping with the world, all right? Awesome afternoon down here, though. And, we're
Coping with the Hagen.
Copenhagen. Yeah, I've been there. It's a
How about that
wonderful
one?
town in Denmark. Okay, we were away last week, but on the 6th of the month, we had a wonderful bunch of music from Tilden Sullins. Right, this young man, Tilden Sullins.
Yeah.
I was frankly unexpected, and another guy that was joined Tilden's name was Sam Quilty, but
Yeah.
very talented young men and making some really cool music. So check out Sam and Tilden. Also, we talked with the rock and Nashville duo Volk. They played Rose on the 9th. They are awesome and turned on
Yes.
to me by our friends the Hootenhauers. I'm expecting actually a visit from John Randall this afternoon, maybe. But anyway, if you missed the show,
Dealing money.
I was going to say get the podcast, but I don't have it up there in the archives yet. I've had a very busy 2 weeks, and so I apologize that we'll have the Tilden Sullins podcast with Volk up in just the next couple days, all right? Okay, a couple more things, and we'll get to the music. Big thanks to Peter Rabbit, grooving on the one mic since 2 o'clock. Before that, Morgan and a Motherland Jam. We got aboard we have got
Yeah.
control of the board. We are
We're
taking
trying to take
control.
control.
And we're here until 6 o'clock. All right, hang around afterwards. Ross Shumba. It's a reggae party coming at you. Ross Shumba and a reggae
It's a
party.
party, man.
It is a party, man. And you get your dancing shoes on, my
It's a
friends,
reggae
and
party.
join Ross Shumba and a reggae party from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock right here on KOPN, and from 8 to 11, awesome blues music with Chris and Blues on Broadway. So keep it dialed in here to KOPN around the clock, all right? Awesome stuff, and we're going to keep it rolling, okay? All right.
How about some more music?
Okay, all right, hold on. But
Musica.
the phone number, right? 443-8255, KOPN.org. Hey,
Is that where I can dial up to get
Clark, will you
some
see if
live
those guys
music?
are ready to play another song? Okay, for today's show, a Kirksville, Missouri-based band. They're called Secular Era. We're going to learn a little bit about the band, but first, let's see if we can get them to play another song for us, all right? Let's do it. If you guys want to do another one, we are all ready for you in here. Once again, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM.
Yeah.
And live music this afternoon with Secular Era.
Secular Era.
Here we go.
Look into the future, see where this all ends. I found the quickest path to the dawn of the living dread. Paradise regained from the autumn of my eyes. Mist of the trees, meet the monsters in my mind. We search ourselves, though we know not who we are. Increasing courses through these things towards the stars. Hold you close in this morning mist and haze. Time forever in where I start on place. Never take my hand again. 'Cause the world is again. We held fire within the dark, waiting patiently for the warmth around our hearts. All the dreaming never meant to burn. Wake us forever, come nightfall, let us sail. Never take my hands again. 'Cause the world that lets me down. Never take my hands again. 'Cause the world that lets me down.
Ashes. All right, this one's Ode to Ashes.
Never tremble in my heart. You were the light in my dark. Oh, would you tell me if I had the chance to win things of life? Then we set up by ourselves to meet again at the Would you tell me if I had the chance to ruin things again? Before we set off by ourselves to meet again at the end.
Yeah. 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 All right. How about it? It is.
Come in and talk for a bit.
Yeah. Bring him in the studio here. All right. It is Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM, and you're listening to it. It is Saturday afternoon. It is the 20th of January, and thrilled to have three of the members from the band Secular Era with us this afternoon. We're going to get them here shuffled into the studio and find out a little bit more about the band.
Phone control for your volumes right there.
Yeah, hey Kurt, do me a favor and take those two masters on the far right of that mixer and bring them down. Yeah, all right. So Saturday, the 20th of January, 2024 now. Jesus, 2024, and we're rocking and rolling this afternoon with Secular Era. Hey, you guys, thanks for coming down this afternoon. Hey, Mike.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, so first of all, I'm not going to apologize for the sound because I actually think it sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
But my buddy Dylan McCord was going to be here with us this afternoon, and he's about as good a sound guy as that comes. And it probably doesn't sound as good as if Dylan were here. But I'm thrilled that we got it put together, and you guys are here with us this afternoon, playing some live music, and we're going to play some recorded stuff as well. You've got a bunch of stuff online that I've been kind of checking out. So, where are we on time? We're about 4:21.
4:20.
Oh, we missed it by a minute. Yeah, that's good enough for government work. I should mention that I'm hoping to have a visit from our friend John Randall, guitarist and vocalist for the Hooten Howlers. I think is going to be down this afternoon. Jesse Slade from King Theodore, I think, is going to come visit us. They've got a cool thing happening there at the record store tomorrow, and I'm hoping that Justin is coming down. But
Justin just was John was just ushered to the.
oh, is he in the green room?
He's in the green room.
All right. Well, did he bring a guitar? Maybe we can get John to play us a song. So, anyway, okay. So, but right now we are with Secular Era, and I would like to find out a little bit about you guys. So, Dylan, so we've got Dylan, Mark, and Mike. Or Michael, do you go by either
Mike.
or? Okay. Dylan, you contacted me a few months back, and we've been kind of putting it together for a while, but we finally did, and here we are. Tell me a little bit about the band and how you guys kind of became what you are. And first of all, this isn't the entire band, or is it?
No, we have another guitarist, Zach. He is out doing a show with his other band tonight.
Okay. What's his other band?
They're just a cover band called Stonehouse.
Oh, all right. Well, never know. Yeah. There's a band called Lucky who's playing in town here in Columbia tonight down at the 9th Street the sort of Broadway brewery extension. I'm not sure what you call it, but anyway, they're Jeff City band, and I'm looking forward to seeing them this evening. Actually, after our show. So you guys are Kirksville based,
Yeah.
Yes.
born and raised, or what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Mike, we'll start with you.
All right.
A little bit about your musical background. You're playing guitar. I'm sorry. You're doing vocals and also kind of the tech guy, I think.
Right. So I originally started on bass.
Okay.
Actually, I was in a band way back in high school called Sabatum.
Sabatum.
We couldn't think of a good band name, so I just got on Google Translate and what sounds good in Latin. So
Okay.
we were in Sabatum.
You know, and I always ask people where the band name come from or whatever. Even though you are no longer Sabatum, that's an interesting story. So while we're at it, how did the name Secular Era come about?
So Secular came about because I went to Catholic school for a couple years.
Oh, baby, me and you both. I
didn't really realize.
I'm a Reformed Catholic. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize a lot of the stuff that was being taught to us. It was kind of.
Not true.
It wasn't really up my alley. There was a lot of stuff that I was like, let people live their lives. But it came about because I got to high school and we weren't taught like that. We were everyone was kind of allowed to be themselves. And
Wow, what a concept.
Yeah. Individuality is a very important concept to me.
Damn right it is.
So
it's the most important for me.
it was just like kind of like
Personal freedom, personal liberty,
yeah.
and your right to be yourself. Right. As long as you're not messing with me or anybody else.
Exactly.
You do your thing, my man.
Yeah, it was just the culture shock of going from one thing to
yeah.
another extreme.
Yeah, what a great experience, though, honestly, in hindsight,
yeah.
because you learn from all that stuff,
Oh, yeah.
right? So, okay, so Secular Era comes from that experience.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys, as a band, get together?
So,
Have you known each other for a long time? How long has the band been together?
Band's been together since 2012?
13 or 14
No,
somewhere.
15,
But
something
still,
like that.
9-10 years, but going on a good long time.
I didn't know Dylan at all, and I think he had posted something on his Facebook page years ago about wanting to be a punk band, and I had just
So, Mike, you were sort of like the founding member of the band, would you say?
Yeah,
You're sort of the
yeah.
core, right? And you were sort of building the band?
Right. I was
okay.
really into the Misfits and Ramones and Green Day, so we
Sure.
started off as a punk band, and we just kind of drug Mark into it. He's my brother,
Yeah.
so he was already there.
Okay, now I see
the
it.
baby.
All right, I see it. All right, little brother Mark. A couple of big men in the studio here, by the way, but yeah. All right, yeah. Mark's on the drums, by the way, and Dylan's playing guitar and doing some vocals as well with Mike. So the fourth member of the band is another guitar player?
Yes.
Yeah.
And does he do vocals as well?
No.
No,
we
so you're
tried
at-
to get him to.
We
but
try.
he
He
Well,
won't do it.
you know what? If you can do good harmonies and you can do good vocal stuff with more than one singer, it's really cool. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
and there's only a limited number of bands that can pull that off. You know what I mean? So anyway, I like what you guys are doing together already. So.
Thank you.
A little bit about your musical background. Do you come from a family of musicians, or did you learn just a little bit about your background?
Our grandpa on my dad's side played in a country band for years called Black River Canyon, and my dad played rhythm guitar and sang in a country band for a long time. So we've always been around it. They always had a bunch of 45 records, at the house, and I would throw them like frisbees. So,
Right, dangerous.
So I've always been around it, and I heard Metallica for the first time. I heard the Black Album, and I was just like, wow. Let's go.
Yeah.
And I got into Guitar Hero, and I heard the song Mother by Danzig. And
I was going to say Pink Floyd. That's a stretch.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
So it turns out my dad actually had the first Danzig record.
I used to
on
live in
CD.
Germany, so I'm familiar. I used to listen to a lot
yeah.
of that German stuff. But yeah.
So my dad had the first Danzig LP on CD, and I got it, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be a singer.
All right, cool. So, Dylan, you're Kirksville born and raised as well?
Yeah.
Okay, and a little bit about your musical background.
Oh, I didn't really get into music until I was 13 or so. My family wasn't ever really, they liked music, but they were never into making music or playing anything.
Right.
But
Were they listening to music like mom and dad listen? Like what were you growing up with hearing around the house or in the car or whatever?
it was like hair metal. They grew up in
Really 80s hair metal.
Yeah.
Poison and
Poison and Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi and
stuff
et
like
cetera,
that.
Def Leppard, et cetera. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's worse stuff out there. I mean, if you don't have to look at it, some of the music's still really good.
Yeah.
All right. And you became a guitar player?
Yeah.
How long have you been playing guitar? And are you self-taught? Did you take lessons? Do you have family musicians? No, you said no.
Yeah, I took lessons at a place called Circle M that was in town.
Rip.
Yeah, they're gone now, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
they had a lot of good people there that knew a lot about music and how to teach people. They were really good tutors with me.
All right.
And they had a pretty big recording space in there that we got to play in and stuff, so that was nice.
Very cool.
But I got the basics down, but after that, they shut down, and then I pretty much taught myself after that
went on
just
your
by
own after
playing
that.
other songs.
And like listen to other bands that you like, and that some of your influences.
Oh, my favorite top 3 bands would be Green Day, My Chemical Romance, and Slipknot, probably.
Interesting. Okay, My Chemical Romance in the middle there. Interesting one.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. Thank you. All right, Mark, your turn.
What's up?
Yeah. What's up, dude? All right. So you and Mike are brothers.
Yeah.
And you're the younger brother.
Yeah.
And you are the badass drummer who's smashing them back there.
Thank you.
Okay. So.
Trying my hardest.
Yeah. How about? I guess I know a little bit about your family background because what Mike said. But how'd you become a drummer? And
Well, I don't know. Well, he said
nobody
Guitar
else would
Hero.
play him.
Yeah.
We got Rock Band on the
Yeah.
Wii for Christmas one year when we were younger.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yup.
Isn't
And
that
I'll-
amazing? Honestly, that's amazing how that can actually spawn a career. When I was a kid, there was no such thing. I mean, if you had a TV, you were lucky.
Yeah.
But the Wii and Xbox and all of the stuff that's actually people think, they're just playing, but actually you're really freaking learning stuff on that.
Learn
It's
a lot.
Amazing. All right, so what kind of drum kit you play?
Well, that's not mine. That's Mike's. But mine is it's a Ludwig. I don't even know
Yeah.
what kind of Ludwig it is.
That's
I got
all right.
it-
Ludwig, that's
He's-
enough.
I got it Christmas Day 2007.
He's had the same drum kit this whole time.
Yeah. All right. So what do you
It
mean?
still
But
works.
the kit that you have here is your brother's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that a few years back for my in-house studio setup.
But I thought you were a bass player.
I'm a bass player, guitarist, keys, synthesizers.
And if you have a
singing.
studio, you want to have as many instruments as you can
Right,
around.
right.
Okay.
And I use them.
that way he doesn't have to.
Practice.
He doesn't have to bring his kit every week.
Right. No doubt. Okay. So you actually. One of the questions, of course, that we would talk about is recording music. So, when you record, do you do that on your own? Do you the studio that we're talking about, is that where you guys do your stuff?
Yeah, we record everything ourselves, and then I send it off to Brett Lieber of Red Roof Productions in Kansas City, and
Okay.
or
He's so
Kansas,
good.
and he mixes and masters all of our material.
All right.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
He's awesome.
He plays
Alright.
with Young Medicine, if you've ever
Yeah,
heard of them.
Yes, as a matter of fact. Yeah. I'm not sure where, but I'm certainly familiar with the name.
They're pretty good.
Yeah. All right. One more little shout out to him. Who's that?
Brett Lieber, Young Medicine.
Brett Lieber and Young Medicine. All right, and he produces out of Kansas somewhere.
Yeah, he's based in Lenexa, Kansas.
Lenexa, Kansas. All right, cool. All right, well, you guys, I'll tell you what. Where are we at for time? 4:30. Let's talk about recorded material quickly. You have a new record, a relatively new record out, I think. Is that right?
Yep.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Right. So when the pandemic happened, everything shut down. I didn't have anything going on. I was pretty much locked in the house for a year.
Wasn't that something else?
It was something. I wrote like 2.5 albums worth of material, and that's where New Moon came from.
And New Moon is your new record.
Yep, Under the New Moon.
Under the New Moon.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
That's our last one. I wanted to kind of stylistically shift from the last record we did, Stardust Summer. The last Stardust was very heavy, very angry. I wanted to, given the state of the world at the time, I wanted to give everybody something a little more hopeful. a little lighter. So the theme of the entire record is transition into being your better self, and just, you know, a lot of that kind of stuff.
Well, no, I mean, that was a thing that we all went through, and actually, it's really cool that you mentioned how creative you were during that time, because that's sort of the way the world works. Like you can pound people down, but when they're down, they're doing some pretty cool stuff that eventually was going to come up. And so there's a bunch of great art and music and just general creative activity that came from the whole COVID disaster. So anyway, I feel you, man.
Yeah.
So online, you've got the Under the New Moon record is there. There's also an instrumental version of the record that's online, and not many people do that, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Why did you? And for people who are unclear, there are two versions of the album out there, and there's one that has vocals on it, there's one that's all the instrumentals, and
Right.
and it's the same songs. Cool idea, and why?
I literally just decided to do that because the band Dance Gavin Dance put all their records up as instrumentals, and I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, why not? That's cool.
All right. Well, you guys want to go play a couple more for
let's
us,
do it.
maybe? All right. We'll let them go get set back up out in the main room there.
Fiddling with the sound a little bit.
What's that? You've been messing with it a little bit out there?
A little bit out there.
All right,
Trying
well.
try to make some
It's Secular Era. They're with us here. Are you guys you got to go back to Kirksville tonight, or are you hanging for?
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least the weather's chilled a little bit.
Yeah, the roads
You know?
are pretty nice, all things considered.
No doubt. I mean, that was
a lot
good.
less snow here.
Yeah, last couple of weeks have been kind of ugly, but anyway, okay. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. We're going to let Secular Era get back set in the main room there. Kurt, what do you got going on, my brother? You got anything?
their album while they're getting set up.
What's that?
While they help get them set up, you got to play one off the album.
That's a great idea, actually. But hey, grab a microphone really fast, because this is the only chance I've had to talk to you in 2 weeks. I feel like I haven't seen you. How are you, my brother?
I am all right. How are you?
I'm good. You're looking good. Hey, is there anything happening that we need to talk about? Like, did you check any of those? And we don't have to talk about it right now, but I'm just wondering if there's anything on your mind that we should mention to people for later. Is Johnny really here?
Oh, hey, John.
Oh, I don't.
Yep, John's here.
Anyway, Johnny's here too, so maybe we can get John to play a song, and I'm hoping that Justin's going to stop by, and maybe.
Yep.
Hey, Johnny
they're
O's in the
green room.
house, and maybe. What about Jesse? Is King Theodore here? Hey, there's Justin. Yeah. Anyway, okay.
Anyway, our friends at Compass, though, are having
yeah.
at the listening room. Gold Pine from Nashville is playing tonight.
All right, fantastic.
That is, yep. That's doors are at 6:30. There's a bunch of other stuff going on too.
Noah Earl has his album release show tonight too.
Fantastic. Where's that? At Berlin?
I don't know. It's not. It's not at Berlin.
Well, it might be.
It was relevant information.
No,
it's not. It's incomplete relevant information, but it's not irrelevant
No,
information.
I mean, if people are really, have some enthusiasm, they can go find out where Noah Earl is playing this evening. All right.
Well,
anyway,
you're
good friend of
sitting in
ours,
front of how
actually.
many
Noah Earl,
computer
fantastic
monitors?
musician, great songwriter, great
We've got
vocalist.
plenty of time. I'll look
New
it
music
up.
from Noah Earl. Normally he's running the farm out there. I don't know when he has time to make record albums, but anyway. So Kurt had a great idea to play a song from Secular Era from the record before we play another live one from them. All right, so let's do that. And here's one from Under the New Moon, Secular Era on Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia.
What do you think this is? A home of smoke
Yes, indeed. All right, that's new music from Secular Era, and we're going to hear more from them throughout the program this afternoon. All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, Secular Era with us this afternoon, and I think they've got their amplifiers turned on. That's a sign. Anytime you guys are ready, let's do it, Kurt. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, and live music this afternoon, Secular Era. They're rock and roll from Kirksville, Missouri.
Burning like tobacco, on like the way you burn down your own bloodline. Falling fast, we're singing in unison, please just let it in. Scream that my soul is taking me out. I've got another place to be. Rip my soul through the red horizon, please let it sing me. We fell to see the light. The sweetness of a dying night. Let's fall apart, let's require a shout of a tune at a time. Fade away to the distance and make sure out of line. Pull me out of your robber's home, the one you call the home. Cry alone, a duck sound, that's what I call a tone. We found to sail the sweetness of a dying night. We exist to feel something. Anything the sun is falling fast, my darling, may the moon rise again. The sun is falling fast, my darling, may the moon rise.
All right. Let's have those guys take a break for a second, Kurt. That's cool. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the program. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. And, yeah, we're rocking out this afternoon. Secular Era with us. And we've got some friends in the house as well. I'd like to say a formal hello to Mr. Justin Hickerson. Hello, Justin.
Hello, and just to clarify, we're both friends of yours. We are not friends.
Oh, I see. That's right. He still owes you a stick of gum and $20 or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Right. All right. And John Randall. Hi.
Mike Hagan, what's up, man?
Good to see you, my brother.
You too.
You're back in town for how long?
Back in town for a little while. We're going back out on the 9th of February.
All right. The Hoot and Hollers have been out on the road with. Were you with the Reverend?
With Reverend Peyton
Yeah.
and his big damn band. It was awesome.
Yeah. All right.
It's crazy.
That's a fun gig.
It's extremely fun. Reverend Peyton is a insane guitar player, and I had a great time watching him play every night.
All right.
I think I learned a thing or two.
You learned a thing or two?
I'm gonna snipe a little bit from here and a little bit there.
Hey, that's the way the world works. All right. So cool. All right. What's up? Coming up for the Hoot and Hollers?
Okay, we're getting ready to go out on a
You guys
string
are
of
going
dates supporting the Dead South.
The Dead South again. Your old friends.
Our old friends, the Dead South.
You've done, honestly, you've done a few tours over the
We've done
last
a bunch
few
of
years
tours,
with them.
and-
So-
Dude, they traveled the world.
Yeah,
with
they took
they've
us
been
to Australia.
That's right. No, Europe, Australia,
Yeah.
and fantastic stuff. The Dead South and the Hoot and Hollers, and back in business again.
Man, we love them. And
How's your new record coming across? By the way,
So we finished. We're almost done with it. We got a little bit more mixing to do on our upcoming record, The Devil's Egg.
right. Okay, so back in business again is your
Back in Business is
most
our
recent
current
record.
yeah.
Right. A fantastic album, and
Thank you.
And it took a little time to get it out there in the public because of the COVID thing and all that. I tell you, I've told
Right.
Andy, I probably told you, and I should probably tell Kelly, but I love Even the Blues Get the Blues. I mean,
Oh,
with,
man.
with Kelly
I
just
love that one, too.
tears that apart. I just can't believe it.
That song
So-
is great.
How about it, right?
I got to the first time I heard that was when y'all were doing like a listen through the album, and I thought because that was the last track, I thought it had like moved on to whatever was next on the algorithm, and I was like, "Ooh, who is this?"
Right.
Kelly was like, "That's me," and I was like, "What?"
No, I sort of
Yeah.
had. I have to say, I had a similar experience. So I had to kind of double take to make sure it was still the Hoot and Hollers. So yeah, fantastic stuff. So a new record though in the works.
New record in the works.
Full length album.
Full length album.
Anything new? Anything exciting for us to be ready? Is Kelly doing any more vocals?
You know, Kelly doesn't have any lead.
You're like, nope, that's it. We decided
No,
it was too good.
there will definitely be more Kelly
I'm kidding.
vocals.
Yeah.
They're just not on this one. Andy takes lead on a couple of
Well,
songs, and then we do some like back and forth kind of dual lead vocal sections.
Well, I think that's something that is maybe underappreciated, but all three of you are actually very good singers. I mean, Andy's a great
Thanks,
singer.
man. Andy's an amazing singer.
Yeah, and I mean, in the early days, he did a lot of the falsetto stuff, and with you guys, with you doing most of the primary vocals. But Andy's got a real sweet voice. Actually, he can sing real well.
For sure.
And Kelly now clearly as well. So you guys are going to be.
Kelly she doesn't take lead vocals on any of the songs in this next album, but she has some extremely choice vocal moments that I can't wait for you to hear.
All right, very good. So touring with the Dead South coming up soon.
Touring with the Dead South coming up soon, and for a couple of weeks, kind of in the northeast, east, southeast.
When is that?
Across
February,
the Texas.
March? When does that happen?
February. We'll start with them on the 11th of February, I believe, or maybe the 12th.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Good.
Really looking forward to that, though.
Oh yeah.
This is always a great time.
All right. Well, I mean,
Those guys are awesome.
There's some. You guys have played some amazing shows with them.
Really,
I
it
mean,
was some of the best shows of our whole career. We're opening up for those guys.
I love it. Well, it's a thrill, and I'm glad you guys are still rocking and rolling.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
So cool. Hey, if you, I don't know if you got a guitar with you.
Yeah,
but
I got a guitar.
Maybe sometime during the second hour we can get a song in if you're hanging around, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Dusty, you too.
Me too.
He got a guitar.
Yeah,
I saw him bring
You got
it.
a guitar?
I know a U2 song.
Me too, and you too.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What about you? So you're working on your truck? No, that's Andy Ream now working.
Always.
He's
man.
working on a truck.
I tell
No,
you
we're
what,
just
though.
just giving her the 200,000 mile
just got out
rundown.
from under the truck.
Right, but
did the
Justin,
brakes?
I got to tell you, no, I'm sorry, but Andy, I think Andy works on his truck more than you do now, and he gets the title this year.
Okay, yeah. That's fair.
That's right. Wow, very.
I hope you're listening, Andy. You just got the title, bro.
Very gentlemanly about that.
Uncontested.
Yeah.
He's definitely doing more substantial work. Most of the work that I'm doing is
I'm
actually
watching for
just
the
like
phone to start ringing here.
general maintenance is more what I'm doing. Like I'm not really rebuilding my truck. I'm like usually like doing something like changing the oil or replacing the brakes or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and occasionally have like a repair, like something where I have to take something apart. Actually,
Right. All right.
Andy's definitely doing the most wrench cranking for sure.
Hey, Secular Era, you guys should come in here for a second. A secular second.
Yeah. Do anybody know anything about a starter motor on a 2004 F-250?
Are any of you guys?
Let me see your hands.
Are any of you guys mechanics? Right. Just so we're all familiar. So, Mike, this is John. And John and Justin, Mike from Secular Era. John is with the Hoot and Hollers, and no one knows what Justin is ever doing, but he plays with lots of different bands.
Mama.
Right. Soul
That's
Mama.
right.
That's right. And so these are the guys from Secular Era. And we've got a few minutes before the top of the hour. What do you guys like with material? How much more you want to do live? Because we've got a lot of recorded stuff we can play as well. So what are you thinking, Mike?
We've got about 4 or 5 more we can do easily.
All right, let's take another few minutes and jibber jabber with everybody, and then right top of the hour we'll let you guys play a few of them, and then we'll come back and maybe John and Justin will play a song or two for us if you guys got it in you.
I got a couple like jokes I can tell too.
Yeah. All right, let's just stick with the music, okay? All right. I'll listen to George Carlin if I want good jokes. All right. Okay. So
Shout out to the man, George Carlin.
Shout out to George Carlin.
baby.
Everything he said was right. I think I saw that in a bathroom stall somewhere. Right. Okay. So it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. We're streaming on the web at kopn.org. Secular Era. Hey, you guys, if people want to find you and get a hold of you and get a hold of you for gigs or whatever, what's the best way to find you online, etc.?
We've just Secular Era on Facebook, Instagram,
etc.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're pretty much everywhere.
And you're available for live performances. And
you know it.
Do you have anything coming up? Anything you want to chat about? With?
No, we don't really have a lot of shows planned or anything like that. We've been taking the last couple months and forward to record some material.
Yeah. All right.
We're planning for a new song to come out sometime mid next month, but we're not announcing like anything specific yet.
Okay, but you have new material outside of the stuff that we've been talking about today that hasn't been released yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like a whole new record you planning on, or
we have a brand new record that he took the reins on completely.
Who's that? That Dylan did?
Yeah. Dylan sings on all the songs. And then we have an EP in the works that I'm finishing up after that. And then we have 2 more full-length albums that I'm working on right now.
Holy smokes. And so we really haven't talked much about songwriting and how that happens. And Mark, feel free to jump in here. But is it a collaborative effort for a lot of the stuff that you do, or is it primarily you, Mike, or Dylan, or who's doing all the writing here?
Up until the very last single that we released, I wrote everything.
Pretty much.
Except for the drum parts.
Except for the drum parts.
Right. Those are mine.
I wrote all the songs and I just demoed them
and the
out.
melodies and the and you basically built
everything.
it.
And then I just gave them to the guys and I was like, here you go, play it.
Okay, so and is that status quo for moving forward, or are these guys getting slowly more involved in adding their own sort of nuances?
I think on the next full-length album that is planned, Dylan has 2 songs on it.
Yeah,
that he wrote.
Cool.
So he's starting to get a little more into it.
Yeah, and your fourth member who's not here with us today, same situation with him. He's pretty much just playing his part.
He follows along.
Yeah,
he's a good boy.
Yeah, okay. He comes up with riffs, and He's really inspired by Randy Rhoads. So
Oh, hell.
he's got
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
a good lead
Got
player.
chops.
Damn. Yeah. If Rhodes is your guy, you better have some chops because that dude can tear it up. It's amazing how young he was too. I mean, he hadn't really even got into any. I mean, think Stevie Ray Vaughan. I mean, there's plenty of examples, but
Oh, yeah.
But I always think about what was ahead of that guy because man, just the couple records that he made were just remarkable.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, you guys, cool. So why don't you go get set up again out there, and I'll tell everyone what's happening here, and we'll get some more music in a few minutes here from Secular Era. All right.
Sweet.
All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. Once again, we're on the web at kopn.org. We've got some good friends in the house. Clark's here, Kurt's here, Johnny O's in the house, Justin's here.
That's
And
right.
I'm hoping that Jesse from King Theodore is going to be stopping by. They got a cool sort of pop-up thing happening there at the record store tomorrow.
Oh, speaking of which, we never got to it on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
Noah Earl
Oh, yeah.
album release show tonight
Street.
at Orr Street.
Oh, and that's,
Orr Street.
Yeah,
Orr Street.
All right, so that'll be that'll be worth that'll be
More like
worthwhile.
Snore Street.
Am I right? No, that place is all right.
Down at Snore Street Studios.
Great, big sponsors of the show.
Yeah, sorry.
I love it.
No, yeah.
Here,
For
shout-
clarity,
shout out to
I
our
love
sponsors.
Orr Street.
I do love Noah Earl though, and he'll keep you awake. So, good music this evening at Orr Street. What else is happening? Did we say anything else?
There's a reggae party happening at Rose.
Well, there's a reggae party happening after this program here,
There
6
is.
until 8. Rosh
There
and
is,
a
but
reggae
I'll
party.
be tuning into that for
That's
sure.
right.
Is it
Yeah.
real reggae or is it like laptop reggae?
It's like real reggae, baby. Roots rock reggae, man. The best.
Yeah.
back
no,
here.
no.
The best there is.
Sorry, the show at Rose.
Oh,
tonight.
good question. Yeah, I don't know.
It is
Yeah, I don't know.
Reggae, Missouri Reggae Fest.
Oh, Reggae Fest.
Featuring
It's one of the many fests that have been going on.
Austin Cole Band.
Oh,
and
John.
Bobby Showers Band.
Wow.
Hey,
Doors are at 7. Shows at 8.
all right, that's at Rose.
That's a Rose, yep.
So-
$10.
So they do like these like this fest and that fest. So the Blues Fest though was last Friday, I think.
Yeah, or maybe it was Saturday.
A week ago, whatever it was. But it was you guys played.
Yeah,
Samantha Fish and a couple other bands.
Amanda Fish.
Pardon me. Was it good? Fun?
It was great. It was great. It was
super
it was
cold.
brutally cold.
Yeah, I was gonna say
but
it was-
yeah. it was still fun.
All right. Well, love that you're back playing for the hometown crowd.
Oh man, it was so good to play there. And Fried Crawdaddies, they opened up the show. They tore it up.
Dude, I heard
Shout out to Tone Dog Lotvin.
I heard
Dog.
I heard them
T-Dog.
I heard them do a song
Yeah,
that I
really
don't think
great.
I had ever heard them do before, and it was my new favorite Crawdaddy song. And I was telling Tony about it, and it's called a Full Moon Blues.
Really?
And Tony was like, "Man, that's one of like the 3 songs that I've ever written that we actually do." I was like,
actually a
"You
Tony
wrote
Lawson
that song?
That's a Tony
Man,
song?
that's a great
Heck
song.
yeah.
That's literally like my new favorite song."
I love it.
He was
I
like,
love
"That's
it.
great,
Nice.
man." He's all-
That's super cool.
so
actually.
shout out to Tony for
All right, Tony
it was a cool
Lothman,
show.
and also there's a show at Compass tonight. Tony's one of the big shots over there at Compass Music,
Yeah.
and they're doing great stuff.
And that is Gold Pine, the Nashville-based
Kurt
Americana
on top
duo.
of it, baby. I love it. Gold
Yep,
Pine tonight at
Gold
the
Pine.
Compass
Doors are
Listening
at
Room.
6:30.
Yeah, shout out to Phil Sean and Violet and the gang over there at Compass and
Yeah.
$20 at the
and,
door.
and to Tone. What did you call him?
Tone Dog.
Tone Dog.
Yeah, I was telling him. He told. Yeah,
Tone
when,
Dog
as soon
makes
as
it
as
sing, man.
As
That
soon
is
as
so
told
funny.
me when he told me that he wrote that song, I was like, Tony. I was like, I had to like fan my face. I was like, Tony.
Oh, I love it. All right, Tone Dog, man. Love it. Shout out. And all right, Kurt, let's see if we can get these Secular Era gang to do something for us here. All right?
Let's do it.
All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, and Secular Era playing live music for us this afternoon. We got John Randall with us. Justin Dickerson's here. Get a couple songs out of them here in a few minutes, I think. Anyway, glad you're with us. All right, Open Mic Radio, KOPN 89.5 FM. All right, anytime y'all are ready. John's on it. It's KOPN Columbia, listener-supported community radio.
Your source for in-depth news, diverse talk, and music of the world.
Damn, John,
It's more than just radio, Mike. It's community radio, listener supported.
That's right, baby.
Let's go! Woo!
Different path that wanders on beside us. I'll take a different one. You introduce me to culture shock. Please don't let me find myself again. Some secrets are better left unspoken. It's better to lie in bed than leave you broken. Some secrets are better out unspoken. It's better to ride in shame than leave you broken. We feel the tempest burning deep inside our skin. We'll always take corrupted by ourselves. In time we choose our fate. What could have been we tolerate? I'm sorry that I ever wanted more. Some secrets are better left unspoken. It's better to lie in bed than leave you broken. Some secrets are better off unspoken. It's better to ride in shame than leave you broken. It will never be mine. Never cross the line. I will never understand. Do we understand when I feel pain? Loneliness divine. Some secrets are better left unspoken. It's better to lie in pain than leave you broken.
It is Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM, Secular Era, performing this afternoon live in the studio and or out in the main room there at the station. I got to come up with a better name for that room. You guys, that's on our menu here, okay? Let's have those guys keep rolling. Hey, Kurt.
Yeah.
Hey, Kurt, hold on. I want to save one. I want to make sure they have one song for the close of the show. So maybe we can get a couple more out of them. And then we'll have John and Justin maybe play a song or two for us. So anyway, all right, it's Open Mic Radio, and we're just going to keep it rolling here. Secular Era down here at the station.
Everything Shoot it.
People up.
Yeah, right on.
Says that they're approved. I'll tell them that they're
How about it? All right. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5. That was awesome, you guys. Thank you. Hey, Kurt, dial down those, you know what I'm saying. All right.
Drop the faders, Kurt.
It's Open Mic Radio.
Slam that down, man.
And we're KOPN Columbia. All right, wow, awesome stuff. All right, band from Kirksville, Missouri, joining us this afternoon. I got in touch with, or actually Dylan, the vocalist and guitar player for the band, got in touch with me a few months ago. I had no idea really what to expect. Sent me a few clips and said, yeah, come on down. Anyway, rocking and rolling this afternoon down at Open Mic Radio, okay? All right, now we're going to switch gears, kind of, because we have two other...
We're going to grind gears.
We're going to grind the gears with Justin Hickerson. I think that's a sign. Justin, maybe our good friend Justin Hickerson will play a song for us.
That should be your radio show, Grinding Gears
Grinding
with Justin
Gears.
Hickerson.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you could do a cool podcast.
Yeah, right?
Okay,
That's
now,
what it should be called,
and honest,
man.
and this is I'm being really honest here. One of my favorite radio shows of all time was these guys Click and Clack, the Tappert brothers that did they did it's
Absolutely.
called Car Talk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic
yeah.
show.
I love
that,
Car Talk.
and that inspired one of the shows that inspired that, and Art Bell inspired me to do radio.
Yeah,
right.
But,
Also
but
fantastic.
anyway, the fact that Car Talk is no longer with us, they play a lot of repeats. But man, that's a void that could be filled by grinding gears with Dusty Branson. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that would,
Calling all listeners. If you have any information about the rear end on a 2004 F-250 Super Duke,
I have no idea what
Yeah.
I'm doing. It's like reverse car talk.
let's jazz a little bit. In the meantime, here's some Buddy Miles to
An
pass
idiot.
your rainy day. This is
Reverse
Dusty
car
Branson reporting from the side of the road, I-70, mile marker 44.
I mean it. I love it. See, that's the beginning of it right
Yeah,
there,
man.
So, anyway, all right. Well, when he's not fixing cars and working on trucks, he's playing music or playing with other people. Or
Yeah.
maybe I should rephrase. But yeah, he's a great drummer and he's a great singer and a songwriter and he's a great friend of mine. And his name is Dusty Branson. And play something for us, my friend.
You want me?
He's also a former member of
Can I just play Kurt's guitar here?
I suppose, yeah. As long as he doesn't have like a lean on it or something. Anyway, also a former member of Zombie Bazooka Patrol, I would add. So,
Do you know that's how I met Johnny Randall here?
wow, that's still one of my favorite things. All right, it's Justin Hickerson, and you're listening to it here at KOPN Columbia Open Mic Radio.
Can we do covers on here?
Yes, you can. Yes, yes, you can. Yep. And
Really, the only song of mine that I've got really fresh on the mind, I think I played on here last time I was here, but I've been playing a Butthole Surfers song lately. She played for the Angels, I played for a tribe. The summer had been stolen and the bases were all loaded. There was big money on the line, big money all the time. Yeah, big money on the line. Well, I can't walk, so I guess I'm gonna stay at home. They can have my legs, just leave my mail alone. I was in the kitchen, the year was in the fall. A friend of mine told me that there weren't no point in moaning. No, there weren't no points at all. And there's a big fire in the hall. Yeah, a big fire in the hall. Well, I can't walk, so I guess I'm gonna stay at home. They can have my legs, just leave my mail alone. Well, I can't talk, so I guess I got nothing to say. I'll keep my eyes, just take these tears away. Lock, stock, and barrel, all the dogs were gone and feral, and the car ran like a broken percolator. His liver had gone hard, and he wouldn't mow the yard. There was big money on the line, and I heard that his brother was a biker. He liked to solve a problem with a gun. If you want to learn the facts, you gotta teach him how to act. I ain't cough syrup, don't you? I'd rather be a sailor than a fighter. I'd like to sail a ship into the sun. If you want to learn to fight, you gotta drink up all the light. I ain't cough syrup, don't you? I've heard that your mother was a martyr. I've heard she's got connections with the mob. If you want to touch the sky, you must be prepared to die. I ain't cough syrup, don't
Yeah, Dusty.
Yeah, that's a
All right.
Butthole Surfers song called Cough
Yeah.
Syrup.
All right, that's
Wicked, man.
Thanks.
our own Justin Hickerson rocking out on Kurt's guitar. And yeah, you're listening to it here. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. We've got Secular Era with us this afternoon. They've been playing some friggin' awesome jamming stuff out in the main room there. John Randall from the Hoot and Hollers is here with us. Johnny's got a... Is that your guitar or whose guitar is that?
My guitar.
You never know.
my guitar.
You never know around here.
Wait, no. That's my guitar.
Oh,
No,
wait.
no.
You remember?
I want it fair and square now, Dusty.
Remember, we said those guys weren't friends, so that's not now. It's all coming out. So
Like many of my other guitars, this was given
Is
to
that
me by
a-
Joe Dames.
Is that your Regal? seriously, I just played Kurt's guitar. I brought a Regal. I brought
great
basically
distributor
the
of
same
guitars.
fucking same guitar.
there you go. Hey, there's a whole story behind where Dames got all the guitars. Like, what's that all about?
He just buys them.
Yeah, but he doesn't even play them.
Yeah, he collects them.
Yeah.
Some people collect toys and they don't even play with them.
I
too.
guess.
So it's gonna come in handy.
Yeah. All right. Well. Anyway. Okay. So we'll call this a quick gearhead section. What kind of guitar is that, John?
This is a Regal.
Yeah.
And I wish I could go into more detail about what.
Is it a guitar of note for any reason, or do you,
I love it, and I think it sounds and plays excellent.
Yeah, and it stays in tune when it gets cold, and
That stays in tune decent. I just changed the strings on it today, actually.
yeah.
So I don't expect it to have.
guitar.
You're playing the
He's
same.
got a Regal.
I brought my same Regal that was also
How
gifted
bizarre.
to me
Okay.
by
What?
Joe Dames.
Now that- so Dames had more than one of them. That is just insane. All right.
Mine's a little different.
Yeah, they're very
Mine's
similar.
bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is bigger.
Well, that's what they all say.
But these are great guitars.
Yeah.
In fact, I brought mine as well.
So do you know anything about Regal guitars? I mean, were they made by Fender, or they're an off-brand of Gibson, or no? They're just
No.
they're just called Regal.
My headstock, you can't see it out on the radio, but it's kind of like this tortoise shell plastic
I think yours probably
varnish
a little older
thing. Mine's all cracked up, but
And if you're
Dusty's
gonna
is perfect. It's in mint condition.
And if you're gonna get plastic, the tortoise shell is the way to go. So
Oh, see, I'm probably not in tune.
sound like you're pretty well in
Got
tune.
a really dark kind of tortoise.
Well, that's
to-
crazy. So
maybe to
anyway,
itself.
John and Justin show up with the same essentially guitar here. So all right. So Johnny Randall from the Hoot and Hollers. Johnny O, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to do a song that I know Justin loves. It's called Straight Down the Line.
It's a Hoot and Holler song from which record? Was it Chillicothe?
Back in business.
Back in, I should have known. Yes, okay.
This is my favorite song.
Shortest Way Home is off Chillicothe.
Oh no, yeah, that was even.
Or maybe that was off.
That song was also called. That song was called Straight Lines.
That's what it was. Yeah. All right. So anyway, you
Play that
understand,
song
Mike. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. We got John
So I'm
Randall,
tuning it.
Justin Hickerson. Gonna play a couple songs for us here. Secular Era with us as well. And stick around. All right. We've got Ross Shum at a reggae party coming at you in just a little bit here.
I'm playing this in A, but this might not be in tune with that guitar, even though it's in tune with itself now. But living in a maze, it's hard to make it through. Well, I see it on your face every time you get the blues. Well, I want to let you know how proud I am of you. So I use these special words to remind you love is true. Straight down the line, straight down the line. Oh yes, I'm right beside you. Straight down the line. cannot explain half the things I do. Get lost inside my brain. Sometimes I lose my cool. Then I start second guessing the love you gave to me. Till you take me by the hand, tell me I'm your man, put my mind at ease. Straight down the line, straight down the line, straight down the line, straight down the line. Oh, baby, it's getting better every minute, every hour, every day. When you hold me in your arms, well, I just know I could stay that way forever. Straight down the line. Ooh, it's out of tune. That's you and me, baby. Ooh. Straight down the line. It's it came out of tune. It's a fresh string.
Oh, John, I don't, man. That sounded in tune to me, my brother. Oh wow. Okay, the amazing John Randall.
Thanks, man.
Incredible stuff. Straight down the line. There's a rock and roll version of that on the most recent record from the Hoot and Hollers. It's called Back in Business Again. You can find that on the web at thehootandhollers.com. Just check them out there, right? John, if people want to find you, I guess it's easy enough. Hoot and Hollers, Instagram, all that stuff.
Hootandhollers.com or Hoot and Hollers on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is just the Hoot and Hollers. That's HOOTENHALLERS.
On the road in just a few weeks, supporting the Dead South on another
Supporting the Dead South on another tour.
tour.
Yeah, it's going to be a wild one.
Dude, they recently stepped into the future.
Well,
with this, there's a magnet that they leave on the merch booth now.
Well, it's not a magnet now, Dusty.
Excuse me.
Okay, what is it?
It's from the future. I'm not quite sure what it is,
all
but
right.
it's this little pad that a person just sets their phone on it, and it pops up all of that information.
It's a near field contact card hidden underneath a little alien.
Some Star Trek
Yeah,
stuff
for
going
sure.
on,
Yeah,
right?
it's like place your tricorder up to the alien to get the information that you seek.
Yeah,
for real.
All right, hey, how about you do one more for us,
Okay.
and then we'll have you guys get ready to do one to close things out of here. All right, but stick around and watch Johnny do this last one here. So, once again, John Randall, what you got, brother?
This one,
I was thinking maybe
in tune. If you want to try it,
Yeah.
that one is in tune.
I think so.
Let me try it.
Before I came down here.
Let me try it.
Kurt's guitar's on
Take your
tune.
first spin.
And
So
you
I
should-
think
Dusty, you should grab Kurt's.
ooh, that feels good.
It depends on what he's playing and what key it's in.
Okay,
I think I'm gonna do straight line in
all right,
the old one.
Yeah.
in G here. This is and our friend
Is it easy?
Max, our friend Sad Max Santini, the drummer, well now ex-drummer, but for Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band, Max runs this whole record collective in Southern Illinois called River to River, I think.
Okay.
Anyway, Max said he loves this song. He plays it at open mic night sometimes. So I'm gonna
cool.
play it for Max too on open mic radio.
I love it. It's John Randall, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM.
I just spent my last dime on flowers from my mama. But
just before that, I bought some cigarettes and whiskey too. Well, you hear one truth, and someone wants to push you another. Oh, you listen too much, man, it gets you feeling blue. Well, you know I counted my blessings and I'm doing just fine. But there's one thing I hear all the time. They say you can't find Jesus in a bottle of wine, and the shortest way home is a straight line. Well, I can see heartache coming up around the corner, and my heart is racing and it's speeding like a Mercedes Benz. I think I'm losing control. Don't know if I'll see you tomorrow. And it's times like these I always turn to my Father's sin. Well, you know I'm counting my blessings, I'm doing just fine. But there's one thing I hear all the time. They say you can't find Jesus in a bottle of wine, and the shortest way home is a straight line. Straight line. Ooh. Straight line.
Wow. John.
Hey, man.
I love you, my brother.
I love you, man.
Absolutely fantastic. All right, John Randall. Catch the Hoot and Hollers out and about. Touring with the Dead South coming up for the next month and a half or two here. And playing Justin's guitar, which is way better than his.
Well, it's not.
It's not way.
It's a lot nicer, though.
Right.
Admittedly, and like not being braggy, but the neck on this is very very user friendly.
Yes. Yeah, I like a user-friendly neck. All right. So, hey, Secular Era, we're tight on time. Let's get you guys ready to do one last song here. And Justin, you got a real quick one?
I could do a real quick one.
Do a quick one. Yeah.
Okay, and I'll play your guitar.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna get one more here from Dusty Branson, and then we're gonna close the show out with one from Secular Era, and turn it over to Rasha Meta Reggae Party. But it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Here we go.
I've been pulled in and pushed back out. Well, under the microscope and talked about. The one wrong slip from my mouth, it sets other folks to talking. It's unnecessary. And mind your own business, don't bother me. Well, I need space, void, and empty. Lately I've been taken to dreaming of the place we used to be. You hanging out the sunroof window with me, with no apologies, just running free. Way back when I was drinking, when you had my back. Was never one to make a judged attack. Won't you come home, won't you come on back? And I'm left to thinking. Here it comes, folks. How in the world could you just leave? 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 Thanks.
Yeah, buddy.
This guitar played just fine.
It needs a little tune.
It's all about the player.
That's great.
All right.
Thank you.
Justin, thank you, my brother.
Thank you
all right,
both.
Justin Hickerson, John Randall, what a great surprise. Both of you guys, thanks for coming down. And find them out and about. Justin's always playing with different bands, and John Randall with the Hoot and Hollers, obviously. Okay, okay, so how about Secular Era? Let's get one more.
This guitar.
Hey, Kurt, anytime those guys are ready out there, and we'll come back and say goodbye in just a few minutes here, okay? Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, and Secular Era are going to pull one more off for us here in the main room here at the station. I think at some point, yes. Oh, this is a good chance for me to say that this program is brought to you by donations from our listeners and Family Tree Cookie Company. And this is a new one to me, actually. Family Tree Cookie Company. I'm glad that you're supporting the program and the station. So Family Tree Cookie Company, offering more than 30 varieties of cookies, cinnamon rolls, and more for birthdays, holidays, office parties, and other events. More information available on Facebook and Instagram or at FamilyTreeCookiesCompany.com. Right on. All right. Family Tree Cookie.
Them up.
Yeah, man.
Do they deliver?
New member of the KOPN family here. Family Tree Cookie. I love it.
Beautiful.
All right. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. All right, Kurt, you guys ready out there?
Yeah, we're ready to roll.
Let's do it.
Let's rock.
KOPN Columbia, Open Mic Radio.
Thank you guys again for having us. We are Secular Era. Want your warmth to turn away. Here it's December. Every day. Press your lips to the sculptures and surely you stay.
All right. Hey, come and say goodbye, you guys. That was awesome. All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia.
Ooh, yeah. Turn down the mains on there.
And yeah, I love the feedback to wrap it up there at the end of the program. All right, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, and big thank you to Secular Era. You guys, thank you so much. That was awesome. Come on in here and say goodbye real quick if you don't mind. Anyway, what do we have next week? Ty Toomson. Kurt? Yeah. So Ty Toomson
Make sure
and
you
the
tune
band
in for that
and
one.
The band will be here. Hey, Mike, that was awesome. You guys, yeah, real quick, dude, that was fantastic. Thank you. All right, catch these guys out and about. Find people. If you want to find the band, Secular Era. All right, they're out there on Instagram and
we're on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere.
All that.
Spotify, Apple Music.
All right. Well, I'm
YouTube.
looking forward to your new music, and I'm hoping to see you guys do some live performances. That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
And if you need. You know, if you're looking for gigs in Columbia or whatever, get a hold of me offline or whatever, and we can try to connect you with some of the people around town here. That would be that would be awesome. All right.
Yeah, we'd really appreciate that.
All right, fantastic. All right, so coming out next week, Ty Toomson, Hardy but Hardly. The following week on the first week of February, Telepathy Club. Coming up soon, Tri-County Liquidators, Lifeline, Lucas Oswald, the Royal Furs, a bunch of friends of ours as always. And yeah, appreciate y'all listening, all right? It's Open Mic Radio. We're KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. Big thank you to John Randall and Justin Hickerson for stopping down this afternoon.
Yeah.
Was missing King Theodore, but check out King Theodore Records tomorrow. They've got a little pop-up thing happening in the afternoon with... some vintage clothing along with some really cool music, and so that's happening. And Jesse's a good friend and a supporter of the station. And anyway, all right, you've been listening to it.
Noah Earl tonight,
and of course Noah Earl tonight down at Orr Street. All right,
Yep.
All right, you've been listening to Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Hope you all enjoy the weekend. Be cool to yourself. All right, be cool to other people out there, and stick around. Rosh Hashanah at a reggae party. All right, Kurt, get us on out of here.
Oh my God, that's so out of tune. Right? Wow. Yeah, thanks a lot. There you go. Oh, wow. That was Open Mic Radio.